Grotto Falls. There's the sign. I've walked this several times. I walked back this way once one winter when the roads closed for the season. But I've walked this way a couple times to do this trail we're coming up to on our left. Let's see if I can see the sign and see the name. So I can call it out. Should be right up here. Yep. Baskin Creek Trail. You can come in from the other side too. On the trail you can see people here. There's an overlook on up here, just a little bit, that you can actually see people. And if you're in something bright red, orange, they can see you if they're observant enough. This is one way 10 mile an hour. This place often has bear jams, where a bear climb a tree and everybody's got to stop, take pictures and look at it. And I try not to get upset. It happens. Like this, the person in the white car. This may be their very first time here. This is like my 10th. Let them drive their speed. Let them see things the way they can see things. They may have saved for 10 years to come here. Don't ever hinder them. Let them come at their speed. Ah! Come on, Terrence. Almost drove over the edge. There's no bottoms on some of these. I've already tested the red one of these I had, my 2014. Fell asleep, destroyed it, and I survived. I don't need to give it another shot with this 2012. Beautiful back here. Everybody turned off with the overlook back there, so I don't see anybody in front and nobody's coming up behind me. So I can travel at my own speed. And I don't want to come up behind somebody and have them think I'm in some sort of a hurry and they have to get on down the road. No, I want them to see how beautiful this is, whether it's their first time or their 20th time. Was talking about a little bit about having a let's go places partner. Roaring Fork Motor Trail. I think this is just about the bestest overlook there is on this road. I just pulled away from the thing. I went maybe 20 feet. By the marker, we're 4 miles in. That's about 7 miles an hour we're running right now. That's 10. The Smokies has a very large population of bears per square mile. I've seen several bears. I've been on a trail twice with bears. And I've had them cross in front of me. And once I was at the Gatlinburg Overlook, the main one, and everybody was looking the other direction. So I figured, well, if they're looking the other direction, there's got to be a bear up the hill. Sure enough, there was a bear up the hill. Every once in a while, not all that often, but every once in a while, a bear wanders through Dollywood. I walked this road the other direction. I had my van parked way back there. And I went up the Trillium Trail. So I got over here to the Restroom Grotto Falls Trail. Which is right in front of us. And I'll walk back the other way. Whole different perspective when you didn't have anybody pushing you in front of you. You just walked at your own pace. And no noise. You could hear stuff. You could hear bears that were disturbed in their sleep. That's it. Step out in the middle of the road, buddy. Ooh. That's right, Monday, Llama Day. There's the trailhead. Con is 6.7 miles from here. It's a little late in the day. It's 5:30 to go back to Grotto Falls. It's an hour and a half, 2-hour hike back. So that's hour and a half, 2-hour hike back to the car. 4 hours, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. It's dark. You need to be prepared with flashlights and stuff to get back the last half hour. 45 minutes. Not me. I'm not going to do that. This is so nice. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, I'm a born-again Christian. I'm a full gospel ordained minister. For some of you who do not know who I am. I've had 3 wives. I buried my 3rd one today. They've all passed away. I divorced the first one, just being honest. For those of you who do not know who Man in Orange is. I became the Man in Orange, explanation, because I'm not a Rambo person out here. I want to be found if I slip off an edge. And search and rescue is looking for me 7 miles. If you're in your Rambo outfit, they ain't gonna find you. I dress in orange. My sweet Eugenia Joe told me if I'm on an edge and I'm falling, I know I'm gonna fall, drop my camera right there. That way whoever comes on the trail next will find the camera, realize it's running, realize there's something wrong, back it up, stop it, back it up, and see that I fell. And they will get help from me. Carcass recovery. But my sweetie passed away. First time this year, 2026, that I've been down this road in this part of beautiful Great Smoky Mountains National Park. If I remember right, we're about halfway. 7-8 miles. I think it's like 15-16 miles round. I think I parked there last fall, went back. We should be starting to come back to some of the cabins that are back in here. I'm not going to stop because I'm a little short on time. Because I was at the cemetery just after 9 this morning. And I didn't leave till 4:30. Yeah, we're coming to a cabin now. I think this is the other side of the Baskin Creek. Yeah, this is the other end of the Baskin Creek trail here on our left. Dollywood. They sent their film crews and their designers out. I think it was on this road. The looks of things that I've seen here many times on this road. And you go to the kid section where the lightning rod coaster is. Not lightning rod, dragonfly. And the bear coaster. And there's a little water cascade to your right as you're going in. And there's a bridge over it. And then there's a walkway over it. And at the other side of it is a splash pool. You look up that little water splat, that little water cascade come down. You drive this road, you look down, look at some of these creek cascades, you're going to go, oh, that's where that came from. They were trying to duplicate Dolly's childhood. Some of these things that she's seen growing up. That created the Dolly. There's another cabin here. Jeep tours. You don't ever want to hinder those. You always want to let them go. These people are paying to come. Paying these people to take them for a tour. So they don't have to do what I'm doing. Drive. They get to look. And they will stop and they'll go in and they see the cabins and they take all kinds of pictures, all kinds of videos. They make a fabulous memory of their time in the Smokies. You do not want to hinder these people in any way, shape, or form. Help them have a great memory. That's Roaring Fork Creek. Because you can come down through here and it's loud. there's a nice place over there. I have the wrong shoes on to go wading. And still drive an hour and a half home. I don't necessarily have to go home. I can go to a Cracker Barrel, like the one at Kodak, just off of I-40 at 407, and I can spend the night there in their parking lot, have supper there, spend the night, get a good night's sleep, get up in the morning, have breakfast. Cracker Barrel, their food's good. Here we go, we're coming up to another mile 12, come up to another cabin, but it has a mill. Cabin to our lefts. It's open, you can go in and see it. It's nice. But like I said earlier, that's not the goal / plan for today. We're just driving through. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've been going since 6:30 this morning. Till it falls, blocks the road, gets people locked in here. They gotta run a trimming crew backwards up the road to trim the tree out of the way. There's some nice solid bridges back on this road. I'm not seeing very many flowers. There's a white flower growing in places, but that's it. Here we go. Mile 13. We are on the Roaring Fork Motor Trail, way back in the boonies of the Smokies. More information. We're at milepost 13. This is a nice area. Roaring Fork Creek. Park right alongside the road. Come sit in the water. Stand in the water. Enjoy the water. You see the tail end of the van. Right there's the road. Don't hesitate to enjoy the Smokies. But be aware that you are in the wilderness. There are bear, hogs, deer, skunk, raccoons, coyotes, all kinds of snakes, spiders, a lot of stuff. And with a lot of this stuff, use the term McDonald's Happy Meal. You're it. Well, we want about 100 foot. Yep, we're just about to 1,000 drips. Wow, look at how deep that is down in there. I hope there's parking at 1,000 drips. I've rolled the windows down. Waterfall here, but there's not much falling. They've not had much rain in this area in the last month, so there may not be much at the waterfall. Waterfall's on our left. Yep. See if I can get in. We're on the Roaring Fork Motor Trail. That's the Roaring Fork Creek. One-way 10-mile-an-hour ride. I've checked several waterfalls. Here in the Smokies, and this one is the only one like this. This is 1,000 drips. Mile marker 15, so you know where we're at. This is what you can do here. One foot on the road. One foot in the waterfall. You can't do that anywhere else in the Smokies. This is the only waterfall. Like this. Fabulous. Don't hesitate to stop.